PSG are going to get sent down to the Europa League. Goat Messi leaves Barcelona. They're in the Europa. Goat Messi leaves PSG. PSG are in the knockouts. The PSG fans have treated the GOAT so horribly and so disgusting. PSG are all but finished. It is AC Milan and Newcastle. They're going to make it to the knockouts. For Newcastle, notice that they wear the black and white jerseys. Black and white represents Freemasonry. It represents balance. It represents good and bad and fortune and misfortune. Freemasonry is all about balance and harmony in the universe. They left the Champions League with 33 goals and 33 allowed, wearing the Freemasonic black and white stripes, and here they are, back in the Champions League. They're going to enter knockouts with 30 matches in the Champions League all time. Newcastle's Camacho 30, match number 31 in the knockouts for Newcastle. 6 group matches. The final this year is at Wembley. Wembley's Camacho 31. Man City are the defending champions. Newcastle are going to play their 31st Champions League match in the knockouts. Man City are the defending champions. So they are going to make it to the knockout. They will. They will make it to the knockouts. Newcastle, PSG-Dortmund, if they are in the Europa League, they could win their 49th match in the Europa League after facing off against Milan in the group stage. Milan is Gematria 49. So Dortmund will have to be sent down. 27 matches in the Europa League. Are they going to join Paris in the Europa League? Paris is Camacho 27. Now, here's an interesting thing during the reign of the Qatari owners in Europe. Ever since Qatar owned the club, there's 1 loss, there's 2, that's 3, that's 6, 8, 9, 12, 14 in Qatar, their 15th Champions League loss as owners. Their 15th loss came in the Champions League final during their time as owners, the QSI group. PSG is Gematria of 15. So the 15th loss under the Qatar owners came in the final of the UEFA Champions League. Likewise, they're at 24 losses. What if PSG lose their 27th match to be sent down to the Europa League? Their run in the Champions League is going to last with 27 losses during this streak. Paris is Camacho 27. 6 group matches, 3 wins for Paris, 3-0 and 3. They're going to win 3. They're going to lose 3. Finish with 9 points and get sent down to the Europa League. Or they could finish with 4 losses. Even 4 losses is possible. What if the 41st loss can occur against Saudi Arabia? Because remember, they're owned by Saudi Arabia, Newcastle United. So Saudi Arabia is Camacho 41. As far as Milan and now, for PSG, the amount of matches in the Champions League under the Qatar owners, there's 40, there's 64. Scoring, their 74th match came in the final. 86 Champions League matches under the Qatar owners before Lionel Messi came to PSG. Messi won Argentina their first World Cup for the first time since the year 86. They had 86 Champions League matches under the Qatar owners. So right here, 94 matches, 94. Argentina became 9-4 in the knockouts with Messi, 9-4 knockout record, Lionel Messi. So they're at 102 matches in the Champions League with the Qatar owners. Newcastle's Camacho 102. I can see 108 matches when they get knocked out to the Europa, because this is karma again for the way that they treated Messi like garbage. They treat Messi like shit, and then they're gonna get sent down because no Messi, no party. Messi scored the 108th minute. That's what's giving PSG and their fans all the butt hurt in the world. Will the American Reina join Pulisic, or we'll just go with Tonali in Newcastle to, along with this old club Milan, to join the knockout of the competition? PSG all time in the Europa League. 62 goals allowed. 62 is Camacho the final at London, England. London, England is Camacho 59. So, very interesting. Very interesting. AC Milan, they're going to make it. Too much money involved. Americans, Pulisic, Milan are already through to the knockouts. There's too much money involved for them not to be in the knockouts. 131 wins in the Champions League. London, England, 131. Championship is Camacho, 131. That doesn't mean AC Milan's going to make it to the Champions League, although it's a great indicator that they are going to make it beyond the group stage. I mean, Leicester City made it to the quarterfinals. Newcastle will have to be next. Newcastle and Milan through to the knockouts. Dortmund to lose. PSG to lose. Who finishes third? Who finishes fourth? I mean, PSG are going to get embarrassed. Their time has come to an end right now in the knockout. PSG lose their 67th match. Are they going to lose at Italy? At Milan at San Siro, Italy 67 without Lionel Messi. It's no party for PSG. $32 wins in the Europa. Are they going to join PSG-Dortmund there? Or it's only two. It's only one team goes to Europa. So PSG would be Newcastle. It will be Dortmund. Will it be PSG? But Milan and Newcastle to make it to the knockout stage of the Champions League. Saudi investment, Newcastle, American investment in AC Milan. I mean, PSG made it to a final. All of that. I mean, the Qatar owners did well with that club, but it's on to somebody else. It's on to somebody else. Newcastle United Football Club is Camacho 67. PSG, their 67th loss at Italy or against Newcastle. That is a very fair forecast. Goal differential plus 184. It's Newcastle United FC's 184 if they open against Newcastle. Paris Saint-Germain is Camacho. I was thinking 185, but it's actually 193. But anyway, that's what we see there. These two teams go through. This is my prediction for the group and breaking it down by the schedule, match by match. We don't care about these other groups. So the Lazio, Feyenoord, Celtic will be interesting. Inter, Shakhtar. I mean, Group F is where it's at.